We have Jennifer Coolidge. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi, good morning.
Very excited. You have a show here in
Hello.
town tomorrow. You're going to be at the Wilbur. If you want
Yes.
tickets for that, you can go to thewilbur.com or 800-745-3000. I want to refresh your memory to the last time you were here. I don't know how many months it's been that you were here.
Exactly a year.
Has it been a year since last time
Yes.
you were in town? Now, it hasn't been a year since you've been in town. You have family here. Do you come back
no, I
and
came
visit?
for Christmas. I got stuck in that snowstorm. Yeah. Yeah.
So a year ago when you were here,
Yeah.
you and Kennedy got into a conversation about Valentine's Day. Obviously, here we are again, right before Valentine's Day. Kennedy was single at the time and a little bit of a black heart. She talked about being a little bit of a slut.
We were discussing the rules that we had for boys that stay over, or do we let them stay
No,
over?
and your
We
rules were
don't.
so much better than mine.
Yeah.
You had way more boundaries than I did.
Well, I want to fast forward
What's
to...
happened, Kennedy?
That's
Did
what
something
I'm
great
getting
happen?
to. Yes.
Did she with someone?
Yes.
What?
I know.
His
I'm
name,
sorry.
we
Don't
call
mean
him
to let you
GTL.
down,
He likes...
Traitor.
Yep.
no, you'd like him.
Yep.
You'd like him. You would approve, and you would say, you know what? It's all right.
Where'd you get him?
I actually have known him since St. Patrick's Day of the first year we lived here. We met at a bar. I was with a girlfriend of mine who was trying to get with this dude she'd had sex with the night before, and I was just tagging along, and I was like, I hate this place. There's nothing but drunk white boys around here. And he was talking to me. He came up to me, and he was like, so, happy to be here. I'm like, not especially. And that's how our, conversation started, and we were friends for a good long time. And then my birthday last year,
When was your birthday?
March
March.
25th,
Yeah.
I had a
This
house.
is right after our talk.
I
Right
know. That's what
after.
I'm saying.
Right after.
No, why can't you jinx it for me the other way? Okay, go ahead. Yes.
And then I had a housewarming party, which he came to and decided he was going to spend the night. And I'm like, who do you think you are going to spend the night at my house? And then he spent the night at my house. And then, like, the next day, I think he left.
Did you kick him out
And then
afterwards?
it was
Were you-
weird. It was a weird night. And then
She let her rules slide. Did you see that?
What
we
went
had
on
a
there?
lunch like 2 days later, and I was like, look, I'm not looking to be in a relationship. 2-3 times a week, if you want to hang out, that's fine with me. Yeah, next day, I'm like moved in. So he had the voodoo. I don't know what it was, but I'm very happy.
When you say he moved into your place.
No, I still have my place. He has his, but I'm there quite often.
Even though you got the new place.
Mm-hmm. I'm right with that. I have a big
No,
nice
I know,
closet.
But, the thing is, you sort of fluffed over this moment. What happened that first night?
Nothing, actually. He wanted
Come
something
on,
to happen,
really?
and I didn't.
We can turn off the radio.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
What?
He kind of wanted to. I didn't.
He just wanted to cuddle.
No.
No.
We had been drinking since 5 o'clock that evening, and this is about 3 or 4 in the morning. So, no, I just was like,
That
I-
you
I
had the
don't wanna
wherewithal
do-
to
I
stop
don't-
him.
He
I'm
was in your
impressed.
bed, right?
Oh yeah, but it's a big bed. There was places for me to go, and yeah. So
Nothing happened that first night.
no, much as he
Wow.
tried.
You don't believe it, do
I
you?
guess the key is just to hold off that first night. If you can make it to the second
But
night,
maybe
you're all
that's
right.
the trick, though.
Right?
It's all the ones that you do it with the first night that never call back. So
I don't know. I think you got to hold off a couple months. Really do.
oops.
No, I mean, I'm saying in general. I hear these stories all the time of like, one night stands that turn into something great. And I'm so jealous of my gay friends. Are all on Grindr.
On a who what?
Do you know about this Grindr?
I
This
don't.
app you can get on your phone, and you can just it's the gay men have it where you can just tune in and you can find out how many feet away there's someone willing to get it on. They tell you where the person is, and then their picture can come up where you can literally. It's someone across the street. It's someone in a restaurant,
And you can just walk up to him and go, "Hey, that's you, and that's me, and let's go."
Yes,
You don't have
and
to talk.
I have all these gay friends on Grindr that have met, and
So
now
the-
they're in long-term relationships because of Grindr.
We need to start a heterosexual version.
Well, this is the thing, though. You see, I don't know if there can be one because
I would never do it. It would be some
girls
weird
would
freaky
be raped
dude.
and stuff. It would
Yeah,
be
it would be
freaky
bad.
because,
Oh.
be
It would be
raped.
bad.
See, I- you
unless
totally
we could,
took
unless
it.
we could get it on in like a public place where other people could at least stop it if
if it went awry,
if it went.
I already have a name
Unfortunately,
for
there's
it.
only gay clubs
What
like
is
that.
it called?
we're going to call it the Coolidge.
All right.
The Coolidge.
All right. We could do that.
I was thinking Finder,
Yeah.
because it's her and him. The Coolidge.
The
Kiss
Coolidge.
ass.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
it's her idea, and I like Coolidge.
no,
How about some Coolidge
there was
later
a
today?
cocktail named after me in Los Angeles at this bar, but I would prefer to have the Coolidge like hooking people up.
Exactly.
But I do think there's got to be something to protect the women because, like I said, the gay men, 99% of the time, nothing bad happens to the gay men.
Here's how we fix it. The dudes have to put their picture on it. The girls do not. So if the girl says, "Oh, there's a boy over at this bar across the street," she can do the walk by, and if she feels that she should say hello, and if she doesn't, out she goes. No one's the wiser.
Yeah.
They're actually.
Well, but it's not the thing. The problem is with the Grindr thing is that a lot of the gay guys are hooking up at other apartments. In other words, it's secluded. It's not. A lot of it isn't in the restaurant. It's the hooking up part where.
So meet me at this apartment, and we will do X, Y, and Z, and then you can leave.
We have to meet at an apartment that has cameras.
Well, we already have Facebook. Isn't that what people do on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know. How does Facebook work?
I don't know. I've been married for as long as I have no idea how it works.
You're right. Do people do? They do hook up over Facebook. You're right.
Oh, certainly, absolutely.
But I do think it's hard for. I am very worried for women going to some guys. Like I would
not do that.
I know. I think it's scary for girls. We got to figure out.
We got to be safe and careful.
Well, this is what you can hook up, and we pick these hotel rooms where there are cameras inside, and at the end of the session, the tape is destroyed.
You get the tape.
You get to burn the tape.
But you are being taped, so no one can do anything that they shouldn't do.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
There'd be no dropping
sort of
of
like
roofies.
the Bunny Ranch. You know that Bunny Ranch where
sure.
the girls are on that show. They were like,
I've never watched that
I'm
show.
so horny. All I think about all day is sex. I'm just so
And
know
I really
that,
like to
yeah.
do it with the old 7-year-old fat guy that comes in once a week.
No, isn't that a weird? That is the weirdest show.
Never seen it. Never seen
What?
it.
You
No.
never seen the Bunny Ranch?
No.
You're a freaking liar, and you don't have YouPorn on your computer either.
No.
I mean, this is what I
Exactly.
love. And they call like prostitution party. It's like, how many people do you want in your party, and when do you want a party?
So it's a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective.
Yes, it's all of that, and it's like
Nice.
$3,000 to be with me, my grandpa, and my and my
the
brother.
dog.
Yeah. And then the girl always is like, I can't wait.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Oh, then
It's gonna be great.
And then you also
Yeah.
don't forget you have to sleep with the guy that owns the place. That's like part of the deal
he's
too.
so gross.
Oh,
that
it is
guy.
creepy.
He is so creepy, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is.
For
And he's,
somebody
like,
who never
married-
saw the
he's married to,
show.
like Sundance. He's married to
I've
the girl
never
like
seen the show. I
Sundance.
just read about it one time.
Shut up, dude.
You know, they just
Admit.
offered one of Tiger Woods' mistresses like $1 million to come work there for a year. I think it might have been Rachel.
I would need
Uchitella or
much more
whatever.
money than that.
There's one girl that doesn't fit in with the rest. Like most of them, their name is like Rocket Annie and Air Force Annie and Rocket Girl and all this stuff. But then there's one girl. She's actually from Boston, and she's like really wholesome looking with like she's like brown hair with like no
Dudes like
highlights.
that,
and
dude.
she's like but I mean she looks like she really is the girl next door.
She looks like she's from, one of the schools here and wears tweed and things like this.
Yeah, and then
the
she's doing like
intellectual.
parties. She's doing parties at 10, and
Hey, man.
party. You can party with me.
Let's party later.
Yeah, when do you want
we'll
to
have
party?
we'll have a party of 5 to party later
Yeah.
at the party.
So with Kennedy now having left
No,
you
this is
all
amazing.
alone
I love
for
I'm
Valentine's
so proud
Day,
of
Jennifer,
you.
we wanted to check on you and see where you were relationship-wise.
Yeah, well, I guess this is really going to be kind of the day where we celebrate Kennedy and my story isn't as good.
What's the best thing you've ever received on Valentine's Day?
Well, when I was young, I think like it was like I remember 15 years ago, I was dating a couple guys, but when you're young, like guys really, really want to get, they really want to get you. And I remember I got like, it looked like a funeral home. All these different guys I was dating all sent these enormous flower arrangements. And I remember thinking, hey, this is a pretty good friggin' Valentine's Day. I was like, I was pretty proud of myself. And, it hasn't quite gone that way since.
No.
But it was a year where I just happened to do incredibly, if flowers are a testament of how well you're doing, that was a good year. But
What did you get last year?
oh, I'm sure it was like some girlfriend sent me flowers because she felt bad for me.
Yeah, I
Or
didn't
you know what?
get
Even the florist,
squat.
I think sent flowers. The florist sent me flowers because he, in other years.
He
I'd
saw
done
that you
better.
weren't on anybody's list?
He saw that I wasn't, because I was like I did well at his shop, and then he could see that nothing was happening. So
Oh,
I got the
it's good
picture.
to have
terrible.
friends.
It is good to have friends. But I am, I don't want to begrudge your victory here. I think it's fantastic. I hope it means that something great is going to happen to me in the future.
It will.
I mean,
it does.
Because you and I were talking like such jaded old fools.
She got in trouble by her father. Her father heard the interview with the two of you, and he was upset about how Kennedy was talking
I'm a little
about.
Embarrassed.
He's like, you don't want to sound like
because I called myself a slut.
But you know what? Don't you feel? Well, the thing is, isn't it weird how people are like, oh, you've really blown it. You've really blown it now, whatever, and then you have like a major boyfriend a week later. Like
I know, it was very strange. I felt I really never in a bajillion years thought it would be him ever.
Do you think I brought you luck?
I do.
I hope so. I hope I brought someone.
Good luck,
luck.
Jennifer.
I can give it back to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I am, is good luck Kennedy. Every man I've ever dated in my life, once they left me, the next person married.
Yeah, what is that?
It's just what it is, man. I don't know what to say. I send you on your way as a fine, upstanding member of society. You come to me broken, bothered, don't know how to tie your shoes.
Poor.
You poor. You leave me.
With all your money.
With everything else. And so, you're all better set to be a good person to somebody else.
No, they always say that girls like go for the guy with the broken wing. I went for the guy with broken wings, broken legs.
And me too. And here's the difference.
Broken, eyes.
And here's the difference in the broken wallets. In this particular situation, I am the broken one. And he is not.
Really?
And it's been the hardest part, because I want to fix him and there's nothing to fix. And he's like, you have to stop. You have to let me help you.
Wow.
And that's been the hardest part of this relationship, is not finding some jackass that doesn't know what he's doing that I feel I have to fix, but finding someone who's actually a grown-up and a human being who can be part of a partnership.
Wow.
I know.
But I do want to say you and I are different, because in all seriousness, I'm kind of broken too. I mean, I have to say, like, I can't be like, I wanted to say, I want to be the broken one. But
you don't want to be the
I'm
broken one.
so full of crap.
Being the broken one is hard. Being the broken one sucks. You don't want to be wrong. Like, I got used to like dating younger men who like made less than me and would listen to what I said, damn it. Yeah. And he doesn't listen to what I say. It doesn't work the same anymore.
Deep thoughts with Kennedy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just think this is an exciting day because I feel like I don't know. I think this is a good story of how it can just turn around for anybody and
absolutely,
anyone can, right?
Absolutely.
You are going to walk out of the studio.
Think of how we were talking.
We were very black-hearted and feeling as though the only good men we're good for was for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
you're going to come back next year, right before your show next year.
And I'm going to be pregnant.
Hope it happens tonight.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Take pictures.
Wow. Yeah. What's going on? What else is going on?
That's it. We need to talk about your show. Your show is tomorrow night at the Wilbur.
Somewhere to go, baby. We got to get you somewhere else.
Oh, where am I going?
I don't know. Ask your handler.
TheWilbur.com is the website if you want to get tickets for Jennifer Coolidge show. 800-745-3000. Again, at the Wilbur. You can also follow her along at jennifercoolidge.net. It was good to see you again.
Okay, no, but wait. Yes,
okay.
no, and and the stand-up is, the stand-up is like, all the dirty stuff I can't say on television.
We appreciate that.
So it's dirty. It's good sex stuff, good sex stories, all that stuff. But,
and your family's coming again.
Yes, my 90-year-old father is coming.
It's my favorite part.
Yes, I love that he's such a good sport and he brings his 90-year-old friends. But no, but you know what? I don't want to drop the idea of the female, the hetero grinding world. That I mean,
well, I think we should think about it.
You know what I mean? Like,
we need to get some test groups going. We need to get some kind of IT person who knows how to make this stuff happen.
I know.
And let's move forward.
Yeah, what do you think?
With
the
Coolidge
app.
Yeah.
I like it. Available in the App Store now.
Get her done.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, if T-Pain can have a, what does T-Pain have in there?
I don't know.
The auto-tune and make $1 bajillion, you can make $1 bajillion from the Coolidge.
Auto-tune? Why didn't I think of that? Shit.